Are you thinking of competing? Do you think you have what it takes? In today's video, I'm going to give you some hard truths about competing. Behind the smile and the shredded physique on stage, there's definitely blood, sweat, and tears along the journey to the stage. Let's get real and dig into some insights into competing. And let us show you how you can suffer smart, not hard. Now, when it comes to contest preparation, our goal, as the title suggests, is to suffer smart, not hard. Optimization is the name of the game when it comes to contest preparation, which naturally results in more restrictions and less flexibility applied. And because of that, there's a stigma of hardcore mentality within the contest preparation community that if you don't suffer hard and do the extreme with everything, then you don't want it bad enough and you're not going to look as good as the person next to you who is suffering more. Dieting to an extreme level of body fat hurts. It really hurts. It doesn't matter how much food you're eating and how little exercise that you do, you will have to suffer to a certain degree to attain a stage-ready physique. The difference is that an evidence-based and calculated-based approach gives you the ability to measure and manage as many variables as possible so that way you can make calculated decisions in order to get the most optimal results, which hopefully in turn allow you to get a more optimal outcome, which means you don't have to suffer for the sake of suffering. Let's take nutrition for example. One of the common misconceptions towards people who utilize a flexible dieting approach to their contest nutrition is that they are lazy and they are not willing to suffer, which are far from the truth. If you take a step back and think about it, tracking your nutrition and being intelligent with your food choices actually takes a lot of thinking and work. Anyone that knows how to track their nutrition properly can be attest to that. In some ways, it's actually so much easier if you just eat the same foods like chicken, broccoli, and brown rice over and over and over again. However, if you can implement an informed approach to your nutrition like flexible dieting, you can perhaps start a diet eating relatively higher calories and low volume foods to make the diet a little bit easier, and over time it can increase the food volume whilst reducing your calorie intake, utilizing high volume, low calorie dense foods over time to help you manage hunger. So you can finish the diet eating relatively high volume foods with much lower calories. Or perhaps you can implement a variety of different food sources that you may perhaps crave in moderation into your diet so you never have to cheat on your diet again, which ultimately will give you a more optimal results. Now, as I said, getting stage ready is never easy from both a psychological and physiological standpoint. You will have to suffer to a certain degree. You are going to experience hunger physically and psychologically. You are going to feel tired and lethargic. Your ability to perform at a high level of intensity in the gym and even just day-to-day tasks may be affected negatively. Life drops in homeostasis and getting further and further away from your body weight and body fat set point to get stage ready, you are going to feel tired, emotional, and weak, which are all normal response to dieting. Because at the end of the day, our body doesn't really care that we're trying to get up on stage covered in spray tan and flex. All it really cares about in the moment is to stop us from starving to death, which explains all the psychological and physiological and physical responses that we experience through the phase of dieting. As I said, getting a stage-ready physique and maintaining a stage-ready physique really hurts. Doesn't matter how much food you're eating and how little exercise that you do, you will have to suffer to a certain degree. But over time, you learn to manage things better, and also you can implement a more calculated and evidence-based approach to your contest preparation. So that way you don't have to work hard for the sake of working hard. Also, try to embrace the hurt and the journey to get there, as cliche as it may sound. Because if you're going to suffer, you might as well enjoy it. The moral story is suffer smart, not hard. Thanks guys. And that's a wrap for today's video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to find us on Facebook and Instagram if you'd like to keep up with us with all the cool stuff that we got going on. Thanks a lot guys.